Good morning, everybody. Beautiful Sunday, and I'm here to say hello and share some insights about Mercury Retrograde and what I've learned thus far. Um, and it's coming to an end, so breath of fresh air coming in this week. It's I think we're all looking forward to it. Big emphasis in this Mercury Retrograde has been on relationships and how we relate to ourselves and others, and how we choose to express ourselves. I know for me, definitely over the past couple of weeks, with the full moon and the eclipse, and it's just been circling back around to taking the what's that saying? I took the road less traveled, and I don't know where the fuck I am. So that's been kind of me on a couple of days, and I guess this is about. I've seen a lot. With people in my networks, just saying it's like I'm sick of trying to like raise my vibration and be some sort of like spiritual being everywhere I go, and I can totally relate, because I think the lesson all along has been about us creating a relationship with our spiritual selves, but anchoring it down and being physical in it, because this is why we came. It's through our physicality that we can make a difference, and we can express ourselves and touch hearts and awaken them. So how we choose to do that's been up for review. It's like, are we ever gonna be chasing some sort of enlightenment, or are we gonna realize that we are enlightened, and that everything is here, and it's about finding that balance between spirituality and physicality, and being alive in our bodies and enjoying life, because this is why we came, to have all these senses, to have all these experiences and emotions, and learning to be the observer of them, while focusing on the joy, focusing on the happiness that each moment brings. So it's definitely mostly I think about the relationship with self, and giving ourselves a break, not being so hard of ourselves. So sometimes we get so caught up in being one way or another, and expressing ourselves with this love and light and namaste, that we forget we are here for this physical experience. We're not here to live up in the clouds all the time, and to spend our days meditating till no end, and that all happens naturally. We download what we need to know automatically, and when it needs to be expressed or remembered, that's going to happen even more smoothly and enjoyably if you stop trying so hard. So it's not about trying to be this ultra spiritual master. It's about actually realizing that you already are, no matter what you're doing, and to enjoy your life and express yourself through your physical talents, through your creative gifts and abilities and inspirations, and really I think reviewing what we reach for comfort when we feel out of whack, like when we feel like we're not doing enough or we're not enough, to silence those thoughts. What we reach for, I reach for chocolate. And that's what I do. It's so it's indulging that fear side of ourselves, and indulging that doubtful side of ourselves, or indulging that everything is as it should be and everything is perfect in every moment. So that goes with relationships with others as well, I believe, and relationship with Mother Earth. She is our constant companion. She is why we came. She is why we get to feel and experience these beautiful things. She delights all our senses with, the wind right now is absolutely spectacular. Now, how can you not just close your eyes and breathe it in and appreciate the perfection of it? And there's signs everywhere. Some people will tell you, oh, don't read too much into it. Not, it's like there is no useless happenings in your life. There is nothing that isn't meant to be a sign or a guidepost or some sort of instruction. I saw two cardinals playing in the trees. Yes, I take that as a sign to allow my life to be colorful and full of self-expression. The wind whipping through the trees. Yes, there's constant movement. That's a sign. The sun beating on the grass and reflecting off of the dew. That's a sign. Shine on. The bee flying by. Yes, that's a sign. There's nectar all around. There's pollen everywhere, and you can create sweetness out of it. You can create your own honey, and then enjoy the richness of it. So everything is a sign. Your dreams are a sign. Your thoughts and emotions and reactions, that's all a sign. That's all part of the divine plan. Everything you do. So it's not about reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching and saying, no, I haven't figured this out, or I haven't found this, or I'm not enlightened enough, I'm not light enough, I'm not loving enough, I don't embrace it. It's about taking all that, bringing it into your heart, and really anchoring it into this earthly experience, because that's what you came. That is the only reason you came. That's why this experience is so addictive, and that's why we've come so many times. So that's been the lesson, I think, of this Mercury retrograde and the amazing energy shifts. It's as much as we take the time to appreciate it and understand it, it's all about just living your life and being human and appreciating who you are in every moment and reading those signs and knowing they're sent for you, by you. It's not like you are the conductor and you are the composed piece of music that is created from that. So there's nobody out there like deciding, okay, she deserves this now, or he should have this now. It's you're constantly deciding. So don't doubt that something is missing, or that something isn't come yet, and therefore your happiness can't be full because you're missing this or that or the other. You're constantly giving yourself everything you need at all times, and it's about realizing that. It's about realizing that each moment is divine because you are the divinity providing it. You are the divinity unfolding like the lotus constantly, on a constant basis. So why will your higher self, the one that is the larger piece of you, connected to all that is, why would you deny yourself the most beneficial experience? You wouldn't. It would, why would you do that to yourself? I don't think you would. So it's about trusting not even the bigger picture, but the picture right now, right here, in this very experience. It's about breathing it all in and knowing what you want, and being proud of yourself for sifting through all the bullshit and knowing what you do want, what you don't want, and knowing that you're worthy of receiving what it is you need, and that you're worthy of fulfilling your role, because you're a major piece of the puzzle. One missing piece, and it just doesn't make sense. So you're a part of it all, and you're a great part of it all. So look at your relationship with yourself. We're coming to the end of Mercury retrograde, and it's getting a little easier, and I think this week will really be nice and fresh, and there will be more movement, as that eases. But ascension is not about leaving the body and being somewhere. It's about being within the body and knowing that you are the spirit guiding your own way, and that you do get everything you need at the perfect moment, and circling back around. You can leave that now. You can just float through it and be loving to yourself, and therefore I'm sorry, but just as I'm saying that, and I'm saying that it's time to leave that behind, the most beautiful turkey vulture swooped so down. So what is it telling you? There you go. Mother Nature, signs all over the place, all the time. Don't doubt them. Don't let anybody tell you that you're reading into it too much. No, it's always meant to, because that was given to me, by my higher self, by my connection to all that is. That's where that came from. And it's saying, yes, let those old parts die. You don't have to feel lost, or like you're circling back to something and you can't figure it out because you're approaching it with your mind. Approach it with the spirit, and know that if you approach all that in your physical body, it's such beautiful balance, such a beautiful balance that'll really, really serve you and therefore you'll be able to serve the wholeness of all that is and why you came, and to really fulfill your mission. It's so, I mean, that was just a beautiful confirmation, and I wish that I had whipped the camera around so you could have see it. Whipped it. Sometimes my Polish roots, really come out with how I speak. But yeah, so I'm very excited about that. As you can tell, like, that was really like, my heart just went boom, boom. It's like, no more, no more, no more. Just let that die. Let that insecurity that you're not enough die, because that is not who you really are, and you're perfectly awesome in your physical body, and that's what it's all about, is just enjoying this path. And now there is the elastic has expanded, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's gonna be great. Everything already is great, so embrace yourself in this every moment. Look for those signs, know that all is perfect, and that you are really serving yourself, and continue with the I love yous. Love every single part of yourself, everything that arises. And even if you feel lost, or like you've circled back around and you don't want to deal or face this or that or the other, just love it, and it will melt away, and next thing you know, you'll be up and up and up, going to your your destiny, your mission. So lots of love to you all. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful Sunday, and I will see you all later. Bye.